Hello everybody, and welcome back to another Diecast review. Today's review is on Justin Haley's 2019 Daytona July race win. This was his third career, at the time, Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series start. Now it's just NASCAR Cup Series, but was Monster Energy, and it was his third career start in the Cup Series, and he won. He was running for Spire Motorsports in the 77. And it was a rain race. A lot of people didn't like the finish because Kurt Busch was leading under caution. There was a lot of talk about rain and stuff, but Kurt's team, they waited to see if they were going to call the race. But when they said they were one to go, they came in and pit. At that time, when he entered pit road, Justin Haley's car stayed out. And when they crossed the line, or sometime during that lap, lightning struck the track. And since they were over halfway, they called the race. Haley was in the lead. Kurt Busch went down pit road, and Justin Haley walked away with a Cup Series win. I was extremely happy for him. I've kind of been a Justin Haley fan. I started liking him because I like Kaz Gralla, and they were friends, and just kind of rooted for Haley when he was running in Xfinity, and he still is. He's running full time for Colleague, but I root for him. So he's kind of one of those drivers that I was glad to see win, especially definitely an underdog. If you bet on Haley to win this race at Vegas, you'd be rich, because Spire Motorsports is just not one of those teams, even though it's Daytona, and that was only his third race, so there's just no experience there. But like I said, extremely happy for him. I believe he's trying to qualify for the 500 this year for Colleague. But without further ado, let's get into it. This is the Elite, as you can see on the box in the background. But here's the winner card. If I can hold it. Coke Zero Sugar 400 at Daytona. Justin Haley, champion. Daytona Beach, Florida, July 7th, 2019. Race was just about 2 hours and 15 minutes. 2 seconds shy. Haley started 34th. 127 laps. 6 cautions for 25 laps. 14 leaders. Haley led 1 lap, and it was the lap under caution, and that was the margin of victory under caution. And I haven't read the back, so let's see what this says. Haley becomes a first-time winner at Daytona. 20-year-old Justin Haley became the first-time Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series winner with some assistance from Mother Nature in the Coke Zero Sugar 400 at Daytona. Drive the number 77, Fraternal Order of Eagles Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 for Spire Motorsports. Haley avoided a multi-car crash late in the race. He then found himself in the right place at the right time as he took the lead just as the storms rode through at the Daytona area. Stuttering there. When the race was declared finished with 33 laps remaining, Haley celebrated his first victory in just his third career start. So they got it right. I was kind of hoping they were going to say something about Kurt and the caution, but they didn't. That's alright. So there's that. Now we go to the box. Standard Elite box. Not a whole lot going on. Diagram. And then the Elite. The production sticker. You got Justin Haley, number 77 FOE Daytona win, 2019 Camaro ZL1, and Elite, 1 of 303. Now let's take a look. What did I get for the DIN? 197. 197. So, it's kind of, this would be one of those cars where you probably have a higher chance of getting a special DIN, just because I bet not a lot of people ordered it. But 197, still searching for that first big DIN. But let's get into it. It's a pretty sharp looking paint scheme. It's kind of just basic, but that's what I like about it. the black and yellow, it just it meshes well together, and it just looks great. But down here, you got Sunoco, Moog, Goodyear. You got NASCAR Salutes, Monster Energy, Mobile One, Lincoln Welders, and Mechanics Wear. You got Justin Haley, SEM, Low Center, Lincoln Welders. I'm not sure what that one is. But you got Mechanics Wear again, Mobile One, Sherwin-Williams, and Wicks. And you got Champion, FOE, and Formula One Imports, and of course American Ethanol. We go to the right side here. Kind of the same thing down the right. And there's the pointy Camaro nose, 77 Spire. And only thing, I'm not sure if you can tell, but the hood is a little bit lighter than the rest of the front. It almost looks gray compared to the rest of it. So that's the only thing that I've noticed with it. It's not really that big of a deal, but if you're really picky about it, that's what this one is. I'm not sure if it's just this one or just the Elites or what it is, but that's kind of going on. Then on the top, Fraternal Order of Eagles. Back there, Fraternal Order of Eagles, Camaro, Spire, and 77. And of course, FOE and Haley. But that's about it for this one. Pretty excited to have this one. I was excited for him to win. He's definitely been more successful than Kaz Gralla so far, but he's almost gotten more opportunities, and Kaz is kind of getting those opportunities. I'm not sure what happened with him and GMS. I'm not sure if he left or they didn't re-sign him or what it was, but if he left, it was probably the wrong move. Him and Haley came up through GMS, and Haley won twice, I think it was, with trucks. And then he went on, and he's been with Colleague ever since for a season. This will be his second. Hasn't done bad. He's won a cup race, so he's not doing too bad for himself, I guess. But sharp looking car. If you haven't, definitely go out and get yourself one. I just uploaded the Kevin Harvick New Hampshire win. That's a great looking car. Probably my favorite release of 2019. So definitely go check that one out if you haven't. Check out my other channels. Instagram's JA Diecast and JA Sports Mem, and YouTube JA Sports Mem. Like, comment, subscribe to this. If we can get 250 subscribers by Daytona, I will do another giveaway of a couple things, some Chase Elliott stuff. So spread the word. Let's make that happen. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.